The internet is deeply embedded in our lives. We use it for banking, shopping, communication, and more. This connectivity brings convenience, but also risk. Cybersecurity protects our data and systems from these risks. Cyber attacks are becoming increasingly common. They can target individuals, businesses, and governments. The consequences can be severe, including financial loss, identity theft, and disruption of critical infrastructure. Effective cybersecurity is essential for everyone. It's not just about protecting your computer, it's about protecting our interconnected world. Understanding the threats is the first step towards safety. Network-based attacks target networks and systems. They exploit vulnerabilities to gain access or disrupt services. Denial of service or DDoS attacks flood a system with traffic, making it unavailable. Man-in-the-middle attacks intercept communication between two parties. Attackers can eavesdrop or even alter the communication. These attacks highlight the importance of secure connections and encryption. Rogue Wi-Fi hotspots mimic legitimate networks to steal information. Users unknowingly connect, giving attackers access to their data. Always verify the legitimacy of Wi-Fi networks before connecting. Firewall breaches occur when attackers bypass security measures. Firewalls act as barriers between networks, blocking unauthorized access. Regular updates and strong configurations are crucial for firewall effectiveness. Malware is malicious software designed to harm systems or steal data. Viruses, worms, and trojans are common types of malware. They spread through infected files, emails, or malicious websites. Viruses attach themselves to legitimate files, replicating and spreading. Worms are standalone programs that spread through networks. Trojans disguise themselves as harmless software but deliver malicious payloads. Ransomware encrypts a victim's data and demands payment for decryption. Spyware secretly monitors user activity and steals sensitive information. These attacks highlight the need for strong passwords, two-factor authentication, and regular software updates. Advanced malware uses sophisticated techniques to evade detection. Polymorphic malware changes its code to avoid signature-based detection. Fileless malware operates in memory, leaving a minimal footprint. These threats require advanced security solutions and constant vigilance. Social engineering attacks manipulate people into giving up information or access. Phishing attacks use deceptive emails or messages to trick users into revealing credentials. Spear phishing targets specific individuals or organizations. Baiting attacks lure users with promises of something desirable like free software or prizes. Once the user takes the bait, malware is installed or credentials are stolen. Always be wary of unsolicited offers that seem too good to be true. Pretexting involves creating a false scenario to gain trust. Attackers may impersonate authority figures or trusted entities to extract information. Verify identities and be cautious about sharing personal or sensitive information. Quid pro quo attacks offer a service in exchange for information or access. For example, an attacker may pose as technical support and ask for login credentials to fix a problem. Legitimate support services will never ask for your passwords. Section 5. Application-based attacks. Application-based attacks exploit vulnerabilities in software applications. SQL injection attacks target databases by injecting malicious code into data inputs. Cross-site scripting, or XSS, injects malicious scripts into websites, compromising user data. Zero-day exploits target vulnerabilities unknown to developers or security vendors. These attacks are particularly dangerous because there are no patches or defenses available. Regular software updates are crucial for mitigating this risk. Cross-site request forgery, or CSRF, tricks users into performing unwanted actions on websites they are authenticated to. For example, an attacker could trick a user into making an unintended bank transfer. Enabling two-factor authentication and being cautious about suspicious links can help prevent CSRF attacks. Session hijacking allows an attacker to take over a user's session on a website. This gives the attacker access to the user's account and data. Using secure connections like HTTPS and logging out of accounts when finished can help prevent session hijacking. Section 6. Advanced Persistent Threats, or APTs. Advanced Persistent Threats are long-term, targeted attacks. They are often carried out by nation-states or well-funded organizations. APTs aim to steal sensitive data, disrupt operations, or gain a strategic advantage. APTs use a combination of techniques including malware, social engineering, and exploitation of vulnerabilities. They often involve multiple stages and can remain undetected for extended periods. A strong security posture, threat intelligence, and incident response capabilities are crucial for defending against APTs. Attribution in APT attacks is challenging. Attackers often use sophisticated techniques to cover their tracks and make it difficult to determine the source of the attack. International cooperation and attribution efforts are important for deterring state-sponsored cyber attacks. The motivations behind APTs vary. Some APTs aim to steal intellectual property or trade secrets, others seek to gain political or military advantage. Understanding the motivations behind APTs can help organizations better prepare for and respond to these threats. Section 7. Insider threats. Insider threats involve individuals within an organization who misuse their access. This could be a disgruntled employee, a careless user, or someone who has been compromised by an external attacker. Insider threats can be intentional or unintentional. Intentional insider threats involve malicious intent, such as stealing data or sabotaging systems. Unintentional insider threats often stem from negligence, such as falling victim to a phishing attack or misconfiguring security settings. Preventing insider threats requires a multifaceted approach. This includes strong access controls, security awareness training, and monitoring user activity for suspicious behavior. Background checks and employee monitoring systems can also help mitigate insider threats. Real-world examples of insider threats highlight the potential damage they can cause. In 2016, a former employee of a technology company deleted valuable data and code, costing the company millions of dollars. This incident emphasizes the importance of addressing insider threats proactively. Section 8. Emerging threats in cybersecurity. The cybersecurity landscape is constantly evolving. New threats emerge as technology advances and attackers develop new tactics. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is being used by both attackers and defenders. AI-powered attacks can automate tasks, making them more efficient and difficult to detect. AI-powered defenses can help analyze vast amounts of data to identify and respond to threats in real time. The use of AI in cybersecurity is a double-edged sword. The Internet of Things, or IoT, presents new security challenges. IoT devices are often insecure by design, making them vulnerable to attacks. As more devices connect to the Internet, the attack surface expands, increasing the potential impact of cyber attacks. Cryptojacking is a growing threat that involves hijacking devices to mine cryptocurrencies. This can slow down devices, increase energy consumption, and potentially damage hardware. Using ad blockers, keeping software updated, and being cautious about suspicious websites can help mitigate cryptojacking risks. Section 9. Real-world examples of cyber attacks. The NotPetya ransomware attack in 2017 caused billions of dollars in damage globally. It spread rapidly through networks, encrypting data and disrupting operations. This attack highlighted the interconnected nature of our world and the devastating impact of cyber attacks. The Equifax data breach in 2017 exposed the personal information of over 147 million people. Attackers exploited a vulnerability in the company's website to gain access to sensitive data. This breach underscored the importance of data security and the need for organizations to take responsibility for protecting customer information. The Sony Pictures hack in 2014 involved the theft of sensitive data, including employee information, unreleased films, and internal communications. The attackers also disrupted Sony Pictures' computer systems. This attack demonstrated the potential for cyber attacks to cause significant financial and reputational damage. These real-world examples illustrate the diverse nature of cyber attacks and the potential consequences for individuals, businesses, and governments. They serve as a reminder that cybersecurity is an ongoing challenge that requires constant vigilance and adaptation. Section 10. Cybersecurity tips for everyday users. Protecting yourself online doesn't require technical expertise. Simple steps can significantly reduce your risk. Use strong, unique passwords for all your accounts. Enable two-factor authentication whenever possible. Be cautious about what you click on. Don't open attachments or click links from unknown senders. Keep your software updated, including your operating system, web browser, and applications. Back up your data regularly. This will help you recover from ransomware attacks or hardware failures. Use a reputable antivirus and anti-malware program. Be aware of phishing scams and social engineering tactics. Think before you share. Be mindful of what personal information you share online. Use privacy settings on social media and other platforms to control your data. Report suspicious activity to the appropriate authorities. Section 11, Conclusion. Cybersecurity is not just a technical issue, it's a societal one. As our reliance on technology grows, so do the risks. Understanding the threats is crucial for individuals, businesses, and governments to protect themselves. By implementing strong security measures, staying informed about emerging threats, and practicing safe online behavior, we can mitigate risks and create a safer digital world. Remember, cybersecurity is a shared responsibility. Let's work together to build a more secure and resilient digital future. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and stay safe online.